Elementals refers to a class of supernatural beings that are tied to or embody one of the classical elements earth, water, air, or fire. The concept has a long history appearing in ancient mythology, occult traditions, and more recently in modern fantasy and fiction. The idea of elementals is closely linked to the concept of the four classical elements, which has first formally proposed by the Greek philosopher Empedocles around 450 BC. He suggested that everything in the universe was composed of a combination of these four roots. This idea was later expanded upon by philosophers like Plato and Aristotle and became the cornerstone of the Western thought for centuries, influencing science, medicine, and alchemy. The specific concept of sentient beings or spirits made of these elements was developed in the 16th century by the alchemist Paracelsus. He categorized elements into four main types, each associated with an element. Gnomes associated with the earth, they are typically depicted as short, stout, and dwelling in the ground, in mountains or underground. Undines associated with water, they are often portrayed as beautiful female-like spirits of the lakes, rivers, and oceans. Sylphs associated with the air, they are often depicted as graceful ethereal beings of the wind and sky. Salamanders associated with fire, they are said to live in the flames and are often portrayed as lizards or serpentine creatures. In contemporary media, the concept of elementals is a popular trope. They are often depicted as creatures formed entirely from their element. A fire element might be a sentinel humanoid being made from a living flame, while an earth element could be a walking creature of rock or stone. Beings that are tied to their element's energy. They may not be physically composed of it, but they can control and manipulate it. For example, a water elemental might not be a puddle in the mind, but a powerful spirit that can cause tidal waves or control rain. Summoned beings. In many fantasy settings, mages or wizards can summon elementals from their native plane or from a pool of magical energy to serve them in combat or other tasks. The classical four elements are the most common, but modern fantasy has expanded this list to include others